Hello and welcome back for Real Moves for Real Life. My name is Lisa and I'm here today to talk all about 3 key movements that are going to help support you when you try to bend over. And I'm here in my back entrance simply because the times that we bend over could very well be right when we're leaving out the door. We need to tie up our shoes, we need to pick up our purse off the ground, we need to grab something from the ground, so we must bend forward. And so I thought it would be very fitting for me to sit here in my back door space and demonstrate some movements for you. So if you're that person who, trying to bend over and, I get caught in my hip, I get caught in my back, anytime I try to bend over, well, this video is for you. So let's get started going through some key movement patterns that are really quite easy to incorporate into your day-to-day life, particularly when you're trying to get out the door, so that you can have better movement before you head out. So the first movement I'd like to share with you today is all about moving the legs. So even though the pain may show up in the low back or maybe through the front of the hip, through the groin, we're going to get our legs moving. So for example, if you had a throw cushion, just like this one, you could take it and slide it between your thighs. Once it is there, you simply want to try to draw the legs in towards that pillow and then back out. So if you have a pillow at your back bench, this would be a perfect opportunity to do this movement. If you, let's say, didn't have a pillow handy, you could even take 1 fist or 2 fists and stick it between your thighs. From here, you could squeeze the legs into those 2 fists, allowing the legs to move in towards each other. The second movement, a little bit more tricky because you need maybe a couple more tools. First set of tools, is your hands. If you wanted to use your hands, this would be the easiest route to go. Taking them on the outsides of the thighs, this time we're going to take the legs and draw them out into the hands. So actively trying to press those legs apart, but the hands are resisting. Now, for anyone out there that does have a little irritation in through the shoulders, this may not be the best option for you. So what I have here is simply a belt. It's just a fashion belt, so to speak, but you could also use a strap from a purse. So if you had a purse hanging here, you could maybe use the strap as well. I'm going to take this belt now and loop it around my thighs. It's going to act just like my hands just did, so that it allows my thighs to have something to press against. So again, simply just a belt that's, in and around your house. You could hang it here at the back door, and we're going to press those legs out into that belt. So moving the legs out. If you can imagine, this is actually the opposite movement from which we just did. That third movement, we're going to take that belt off. If you have it on, we can hang it back up. It's going to be a movement of rotation of the leg bone in the hip socket. So we'll straighten one leg out. We'll take our hands and place it around the thighs, and then we're gently going to let that leg rotate from side to side. And then of course we could come to the other side, straightening that leg out and allowing that leg to rotate from side to side. The movement is coming from the leg, not from the foot. Although the foot is going to move, and you're going to think, well, my foot is moving, but it actually is coming from that leg bone. So now, after you've done these 3 movements, can you then come back and see, can I fold a little bit forward further? Less back pain, less front of the groin pain. Maybe you can even come down and touch your toe. Thank you so much for joining me here today for Real Moves for Real Life. My name is Lisa. I'm all about giving you practical and realistic tools to help you move better in your body. Because when you move better in your body, you're going to move more often. I'm here to support you in your physical activity journey. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope these were helpful for you. If they were, drop a note in the comments below. I'd love to hear if you noticed if before you had less movement, did these 3 exercises, and then after you sort of retested yourself to see, Did you have an improved motion as well as less pain? I really want to know. Drop me a note below. And as always, give this video a like if it was helpful. Take care. Bye.